Hello, everybody, and here we are, the Judges Not Advice Hour, the only advice podcast on the entire internet that technically doesn't give any advice. I'm Josh.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Christian.
And folks, today is still on recording because we do these two in one night. That's why we don't change clothes. Tomorrow is Erica's golden birthday. Leave comments down below wishing her a happy belated. What are your goals for your 31 year around the globe?
My number one goal.
Yeah, you can say it. It's your birthday. I'm sorry.
Survive.
Oh.
What'd you think I was going to say?
Blow up and act like you don't know nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What an evergreen quote.
It really is.
It's that quote to you is to me any Hamilton lyric.
Yeah.
Like if someone says what's your goals, you guys both immediately go blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Correct.
And if someone says like, I mean, they're only 19, I'm immediately going, but their mind is old. Like, you know what I mean?
Josh is putting in the Hamilton reference any chance he gets.
Anytime.
Yeah. Survive and hope that nothing bad happens.
Did we ever I think you have your golden birthday at the day you were born in the month, right?
Correct.
So yours was when you were 19. But your mind was older.
Yeah.
Mine was when I was 27. Yours is 31.
Mine's the last possible day you could have one.
We got pretty lucky.
Age. Last possible age.
Yeah, we got pretty lucky. Like, well, no, the world is going to end tomorrow. Or I guess 2 days from now. We're going to be on our boating trip. And then the asteroid's hitting or something.
Call it a boating trip. It's canoeing.
We're going on a boat. We're going on a trip.
It's a water vessel.
Yeah, sure. I know. I got a couple Republican friends with canoes.
Yeah.
You guys want to hit the river this weekend? Show up as a one canoe, 4 fellas.
I think there should be a term because a lot of people, like Aurora's would have been on when she was 7.
Yeah.
That's not useful for anybody. Mm-hmm. I think you should have a platinum birthday.
Okay.
When it's the day you were born times 2.
Okay.
So I would have it on my 54th, 62,
58,
38.
What did I say?
58. So yours is coming up in a couple of years. And then after platinum, what's after platinum? Diamond, that's times 3. So Aurora's would have been on her 21st. Mine, I'm not living to 84. Something's happening. You're cooked. 93 is a big number. Mm-hmm. Brother, you're set. 57?
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad. And then after Diamond, Obsidian tier. That's times 4. 28. Aurora missed it. That would have been her birthday this past year. However, 104, if you could make it to 93, or 124, you could make it to 124 if you make it to 93.
With the advance in technology. Well, by the time you're 93, I bet we're putting our brains into cyborg bodies anyway, so.
Bro, if I make it to 93, I'm killing myself.
Well, you wish you could, but you're in a cyborg body where you can't really do that.
Great.
Kind of have to work for the rest of forever, unfortunately.
Can you unplug me?
No, we got a backup. Well, Bezos has a backup.
850 Judges, folks, call in voicemail line. This first one is a listener who left 3 separate voicemails trying to do it better. I put them all 3 in one, and they're wondering if they should break up. And
probably, bud. Probably.
We can preface by saying if you're calling 3 separate times asking if you should break up with someone,
go ahead and break up.
Go ahead and break up. But here we go.
Hi, Judges. I need some advice. Please do not use my name because I don't know if anyone will be listening. So I'm thinking about breaking up with my boyfriend. We've been together for 5 years and have 2 cats. I'm thinking of this because we have, I'm not even joking, less than 5 activities that we enjoy thoroughly doing together. And those 5 activities aren't even like watching a movie or going out to eat. It's not crazy. I really want to travel, and he really wants kids, and I'm not set on that. I feel like I'm in a Jane Austen novel because we have very different careers with different salaries. She has a very high-paying salary, I have a very low-paying salary. So right now I'm in a very stable happy home, but I'm worried about our future. So, what do you guys think? Should I stay in this financially stable, happy, somewhat okay love life situation, or should I
You can't
break
call
it
it
off
okay.
and start a new chapter of my life and travel and try to find someone to go on adventures with? Let me know. It's a big decision.
You listen how much happier you sound on the, or should I do this other thing?
Uh-huh.
She's like, should I stay here with my boyfriend, or should I go out and have fun and meet someone who likes me for me?
Oh God. You know the answer. I hate to tell you.
You don't need us to tell you what to do
What
here.
you're scared of, it feels like, is the financial and like how are you? I think you're worried one about your cats.
That's fair.
You
That's a
brought
fair
up the
worry.
cats. You brought
Yeah.
up the cats. That's the only thing that complicates anything here. And then I feel like you're like, oh, I don't make that much money. How can I possibly travel? And it's like, that's the way to travel.
Well, here's some more context for you.
A little frazzled calling in earlier, so I thought I should give you more context. So both my boyfriend and I are 23. We started dating at the end of high school and
You have
dated
so
all
much
through
life in front of
college.
you. Do
And we've
it.
been living with each other for a little more than a year now, and we have 2 cats. So he's told me to my face that he's more than happy to financially support us while I do my career, and he's happy with me. He tells me that I'm his dream woman and stuff like that. And then when we talk about our future, or even just activities during the day, he'll be like, oh, you could go. I don't want to go to that. And if I do end up bringing him, I feel like I'm dragging him along. He's miserable the whole time to make me miserable. Quite a predicament. I love him very much. That's why we've been together for so long. But I don't know if there's a solution to these problems. So I'm asking for some not advice. Let me know.
Okay. You don't have to have the same hobbies.
That's true.
You can go travel either by yourself or with a friend. You can still go do those things and travel the world if he doesn't want to go.
That's true.
That's very true.
Christian doesn't like to watch volleyball. I love to play volleyball. I don't drag him to every tournament I've ever been in.
Yeah, because you guys don't really have anything in common at all, right? Like less than 5 things, you would say?
Probably 4. Is that less than 5?
It's like a high less than 5. No, I see where you're coming from, Erica. Like I think an example for Aurora and I's, our relationship, our situationship, we'll call it. Is this less nerdy?
That's a little
it's
better.
less nerdy.
Okay.
It's the white legs that really fuck it up.
Really?
It's
Do
the
I paint
tippy
'em?
toes for me.
Well, it's because of Molly.
Yeah, I forgot that. Let's check the poll.
Hang on. Let's do that at the end here. An example in Aurora and I's relationship is she really likes shopping at like antique stores and secondhand stores and stuff. And there's something about it that literally like it gives me fight or flight responses.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because
Why?
I don't know.
Is it because it's too crammed in every time?
No, I think it's just like I don't know if it's because my parents always forced me to do it as a kid, and so I'm like I don't know. It just like drives me insane being in like a retail store or in a resale store. Sorry. I like to go in and out, and she does a lot of dilly dallying. Sometimes I'll say like Aurora, this is a minimal dilly dally store run right now.
Yeah.
And then other times we'll up the dilly dally factor.
Dilly dallying is the best part.
But my point being, there are plenty of things that like I like to do that she doesn't like to do, and vice versa. I like going to bars. Aurora doesn't like to go to bars. However, there's a lot of stuff that Aurora and I really like to do together, and importantly, it's the long-term stuff that we agree upon. And it's one thing again, if like, but like it sounds like our caller here really wants a partner who wants to travel with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your partner does not want to travel with you, and it also feels like again, if you call him 3 times thinking I've been thinking about breaking up.
Well, they're a little frazzled the other times.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it sounds like you know what you want to do, and you just are
definitely
afraid.
sounds like you know what you want to do. And have you talked to your partner about this?
There's no way.
Have you talked about, I don't want kids. I want to go do things, and you don't want to do the things. And do you really think that we have a future together if we want different things? And that's something that you should be talking to your partner about as well.
I did cut out a part because it felt repetitive, but she said something along the lines of like, she says that she wants to go like on a trip and traveling, and he says like, maybe I didn't cut it out, but he says like, you go and do that and then tell me about it when you get back. And then she would try to like negotiate and be like, well, do you want to go to this place instead? Do you want to go to this place? And he was always just like, no, like shutting it down. It's like she's communicated that like, I do want to go travel with you.
Yeah.
And even if you go somewhere and like, you're going to be a big stink.
Yeah.
You take him down anywhere. Like, listen, I don't like going knick-knack shopping.
Okay.
I still do it, and I really try my hardest not to be a big stink because I know Aurora really likes it. And if I'm a big stink, it sucks for her.
Yep.
Much like if we go to a bar for a drink, Aurora's not in her wheelhouse, but she'll let me have a drink or 5. You know what I mean?
Well, that's same thing with volleyball. Like,
yeah.
I can tell you're miserable when you're there, and it's like, why do I do this to you? So I just don't.
Try to go once in a while.
I know you do. You know, you're supportive.
Yeah.
I mean, using that as an example because it's like,
Yeah.
that's something that I really enjoy and want to go do. And I want you to, I don't even care if you enjoy it, I guess. I want you to be there for me.
Right.
But I don't need you there.
Yeah. I like it better when you're playing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, then I have something I'm invested in.
Yeah.
When it's like people I don't even know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But even in friendships, like, you guys don't like watching football.
Yeah.
And
no,
like,
not particularly.
Right, but like I like watching football. I don't make friends solely on the idea of like they have to be able to watch a football game with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like still, first game of the year, first opening weekend, I'm gonna invite you guys over. We're gonna kick back a couple brewskis and watch a game. Super Bowl, we're gonna watch the Super Bowl, right? And like,
Yeah.
I know that you guys don't care.
Yeah.
But it's still something, and you guys come and get to eat food and then leave or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I like in relationships, sexual or non, or romantic or non, like the whole point is like give and take and compromise, and it feels like your boyfriend is kind of trying to be nice and being like, oh, I know you want to do that, so you go do it, but you want more than that.
Yeah.
And that's, you just gotta, I think it feels like this is, I mean, you started dating when you're 18.
Yeah.
This is probably your first like quote unquote real relationship, especially post college. Now there's so many people out there that'll travel with you.
Could you convince someone to go on like small trips first? See if you can break him into it. Can you figure out like maybe the way he likes to travel? Maybe you just Some people like having an exact planned itinerary. Some people like having like a daily plan. Some people like having no plan at all. Why are you looking at me? Because I'm talking, you're looking at me?
Oh, because I like to have a plan when I travel.
I do like that. Josh, I think you do a good job. Josh does this actually great thing when you travel where he comes in with a lot of knowledge about where you're going to. He's like, we have all these things we could do. He doesn't pressure you into doing. Josh usually has like one thing. He's like, I would love to do this. And the rest of it, he can't give a shit if he does it or not. Maybe he does give a shit and he just doesn't say anything, but he's good about it.
I don't know. I think listen, we're trying to give you like, if you want my not advice, it'd be just to break up. I'm always more pro break up than not, I guess, in most situations anyway, because you're 23. You have so much life ahead of you. Like, I know right now it seems like you've been with him for a super long time. Because it's been, 20% of your life.
Yeah.
But 10 years from now, that goes from 20% down to less. I'm not doing the math right now. This next voice mail is from Mike and Ike again. And he's curious because a lot of people call in saying, how do I make friends as an adult?
Yeah.
And now he's on the opposite end of someone as an adult trying to make friends with him. He doesn't know what to do.
Oh, boy.
There we go.
Judgy, it's Mike once again from Mike and Ike. So I had a coworker reach out to me randomly, and he texted me after like a long day of work on a Thursday night and was like, hey man, you free to talk? I was kind of taken aback by it because I don't really talk to him like that. And I told him sure. And then he like started venting to me. What I took from it was that he just kind of needs a friend. This goes off of your guys' conversation you've been having about like, making friends as an adult. This is him reaching out, being vulnerable, and trying to actually be my friend, I'm assuming. And then he went on to mention about how he thinks he's like on the spectrum, and he always doesn't understand how to talk in certain situations with people, and he's always afraid of putting his foot in his mouth. And I thought it was kind of weird. Whatever. It sounded like when he was on the phone with me, he wanted to tell me something, but he couldn't. Like he was constantly like, well, I don't know. Well, he didn't show up to work the next day.
Oh.
So I called one of my coworkers and I asked her if he called out or something, and he used like a sick day basically. And then I went on to talk to her about like the conversation we had, and she had mentioned that he had called her a couple weeks prior also, and had basically the same conversation, just like reaching out saying like I need a friend. And then she went and mentioned that he does this, like it's not a new thing apparently, where he like reaches out and asks for friends, asks for people to be in his life, and then a couple weeks, couple months, however long, he'll push them out. Like he like completely just flips the switch and is like, fuck you, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. You're a piece of shit. I can't trust you. There's the two other people I talked to about the situation. Both of them have also said the same thing, basically along the lines of that. He was in a motorcycle accident. This happened like right as he became promoted to a driver, and we all worked on the warehouse together. And his personality change after the motorcycle accident was like a 180. Okay, maybe around 180, like 75 degrees. Like he's still goofy, he's still cool, but like that social anxiety is extreme now. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. Should I, try to be a bro and be his friend? Because I know how like vulnerable it is to like put yourself out there and basically just admit like I'm alone. I need friends. But I'm also like getting all these red flags from other people telling me that, he's going to pull you in, and then a couple months down the road be like, fuck you, I don't like you, I can't trust you. I don't know. I thought you'd find this interesting considering you guys have gotten a ton of calls about how do I make friends with an adult. Well, I'm on the flip side of that. I'm the person that someone's the person you need to become the friend, and I don't know how to go about it. Love you, judges. Bye.
How do I not be friends with this guy?
Real quick context for listeners who might not remember, be aware. They work for UPS. So
okay,
that's the driver job is there are UPS workers.
Okay. I think that maybe, you can be straight up. I don't know. Do you just like ask like, hey man, can we be friends? Like, is that how that works? Or do you just like organically just start talking more and more and then like, oh, you want to hang out?
Yeah.
Because then one of the times you're hanging out, you could just be like, so we're friends now. Like, don't do that shit.
Oh, like don't you? Yeah. I know that you want to dump me in about 3 weeks from now.
Or like when he goes to do that, just be like, nah, I hear this is your MO, so we're not gonna do that. You can be mad for a couple weeks and then we're gonna hang out again.
Okay. Well, how do you get there though? What's the steps? Like, what's Mike's first play?
I guess just be responsive.
Ew.
He reaches out, talk to him. Every once in a while, you reach out to him.
But how do you transition? Like, is it on whose onus is it to move to physical meetups as opposed to just digital?
I feel like it could go either way.
I do feel like you feel out the vibes. With Mike already having this knowledge, I think you can be there. I think you can be friends with him. You can be friendly with him.
Yeah.
I don't think you put in the effort to like further the friendship.
If he invites you out, sure.
Interesting.
I'll be chill with you. I'll send you memes. I'll send you a TikTok or two.
I guess my question my response revolves around this question and how it's answered, which is like, it seems like, you guys have worked at the same place at least for a decent amount of time together. If you've been working there a decent amount of time, I would suggest doing like a work hang first. Like, get a bunch of other drivers and people and say, hey, let's all meet up at the bar. And I don't remember if I left it or not, but he said he does worse in group situations. He's more quiet since the accident.
Okay.
But one-on-one, he opens up more still. But it's like, if that's true, maybe he'll be more open in the group setting. And then you can get his vibes. Like,
yeah.
you can get the vibes in a work hang with like 5 people wherever at a fucking Dave and Buster's or whatever. Then you would be able to, you're risking less than being like, hey, come hang out with me at my house. Because now it feels more intimate. It feels like you're putting more of yourself on the line. And rightfully so, Mike here is worried about getting burnt.
Yeah.
Like, why would you put in the 4 weeks of work to make a friendship and then get fucked over because the guy just turns on you?
Yeah. He has BPD.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, does the dude fucking play video games? It could
That's
be
true.
a video game friend.
Could be a very good video game angle.
I think you could just, I don't, as adults, I don't think you have to have every friend be like, this is a friend I hang out with in person. You can be like friends and it's like, hang out every once in a while.
I just can relate to this in the sense that my brother had a car accident, and I don't want to say his entire personality changed, because his personality is pretty much the same, but at the same time, like, he's just a little bit more aggressive, and like he cusses a lot more. But he also is having a hard time, like, not even making friends, but just like, he was 25 when he was 21 when the accident happened, and so all of his friends moved on, and they're all done with college and doing all the things, and Hunter just kind of got left behind almost.
Gotcha.
So he's also kind of struggling to like fit back in, and he's also got the social anxiety and the so I get where this dude's coming from.
Yeah.
It's hard, and you don't necessarily understand why it's all of a sudden so hard for you.
Yeah. Well, and like, I mean, there are people that I would consider like work friends in the truest sense of the term, where it's like, there were people that I would talk to on like a near day basis about personal stuff, like current events, whatever's happening, whatever, shooting the shit. And we would be friendly and whatever, but I did not like them as a person. I would never hang out with them outside of work. You just put on like that face at work or whatever. And that and I still think I had a lot of meaningful conversations that I still think about with that. So like, it could turn into like, to protect yourself, just do the work. I mean, I don't know, I guess how much you're face to face if you're both drivers, but like, it could turn into that, like, just make an effort at work first more.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, what's up? What's up, Ryan? What's up, man? How's it going today? And, just open up that door, and then you can make the assessment from there.
Yeah. And then at what point does this is my friend from work turn into like, oh, this is my friend?
Yeah. That's you got to play it by ear on that one.
Because like the other day when you were like, oh, did you ever make any friends at work? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I forgot about Heather, but I don't consider Heather a work friend at this point.
Right.
Like, she's just my best friend. Like,
right. But
yeah, fuck you, Josh.
I thought I was your best friend.
I know.
This is fucked up.
Wow.
I thought I was the best friend.
Truly, it's Molly. Don't tell Max.
That really fucking hurts to hear.
This is only tangentially related because on the main show and everything, we've been talking a lot about big dogging. And I sent this to you guys already, but this is the first time I've ever seen a little dog situation. So we were in a fantasy football group chat. The commissioner of the fantasy football group messaged everybody. It's like, it's that time of year. So-and-so left the league, but we now have a new forever replacement. Welcome blank to the league. And then I renewed the league. We'll start talking draft date soon, yada, yada, yada. The new guy immediately goes, my liege, thanks for the invite. And then continues on. And it's like, brother.
It's not going to
get a room.
And it's like, when Mike said, it's hard to make yourself vulnerable. It's like, I feel like that was a fucking leap by this guy.
Yeah.
They talk about being vulnerable. If your my liege doesn't hit, I mean, maybe it hit for other people in the group, because I don't even know a lot of the people in the fantasy football league that I'm in for that one. Maybe other people know him and get the joke or get the ref. But my view on that person has changed permanently.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you know this person?
I don't recognize the name. I'm sure you guys might. this next voicemail is about someone that doesn't like kids.
Ow.
Hi, judges. This is Axel, they, them. You can use my name.
What was their name?
Axel.
Got it memorized.
The most they, them name possible.
Axel is very, very they, them name coded.
Axel and Crow.
I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. Really, I'm more like a second-time caller because I called the first time and hung up because I wanted to hear the instructions first because I'm neurotic. My best friend just had a baby. She is married to my spouse's best friend, so we're like quad friends. They're very happy. It was like good news, wonderful experience for them. Their relationship is not good. But I really just am trying to accept the fact that they might just be that type of couple that is just always unhappy with each other to some degree. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm very averse to children, and so is my spouse. We don't want anything bad to happen to children. Obviously, a world where children are protected and happy is perfect. That's not where we live, but it is what it is. Anyway, oh my God. I'm really not into kids. I don't want them near me. I don't want them around me. And I feel like our relationship is going to change, even though I'm trying really hard for that not to happen. But I just don't like being around kids. I'm not with it. Before Erica says this, yes, we have communicated about this before, but it's still just something that's kind of weighing on me. And I thought Josh in particular would have some insight on this for me. So I was wondering if I could have some advice. Oh my God, there's 3 seconds left. Okay, bye. I love you all.
I left a lot of this in, Axel, because as you said at the beginning, I think you're being a little bit neurotic about it. I think you're really overthinking what's about to happen.
Yeah.
From my perspective, in terms of like I don't have kids, but obviously Christian and Erica have kids. My brother and his fiance have kids. Their life changes a lot more than your life does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be hyper analyzing whether or not you do exactly the expected thing in each situation. Like, I'm not the most comfortable person around kids in the world. Personally. But and like I don't know how much your aversion to kids is. Like you said, you don't like being around them that much. But like, first of all, being around kids that you're close to feels a lot better than being around random fucking kids.
It really is different.
Random kids nightmare. Kids you're close to,
it's way better.
You can make little jokes with them, and then they remember them sometimes. You know.
Yep.
So like that helps, but also like, yeah, if you're super like I don't like holding babies. It really stresses me out.
You can tell people you don't want to hold babies.
And like, it seems like you talk with your friends, you're just like, I don't like holding babies. It's like, okay. And then, yeah, I don't want to trust a person who doesn't like holding babies with holding the most fragile, delicate thing in the world.
Yeah.
Did you hold Olsen when he was a baby?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you did.
Yeah. I hold every baby once. We get the pictures and then I say no more.
I was gonna say, I think I've held 6 babies in my life, and it was all my nieces and nephews, and I've never held another baby until Olsen.
It's just
it's the same thing. It's like a single time, and it's like a thank you.
Like, what am I supposed to do with it? If I do the wrong thing, I kill it or hurt it forever. Like, what the hell? Why would you give this to me?
I definitely get what you're saying about kids, because I also like, as someone with a kid, I also like. I don't like I hate having to talk to other kids. I hate having to like. I'm bad at pretend. I hate having to try to like do an imagination game with a kid, especially like.
But you're so good at it with him.
Yeah, it's different when it's your own. It's something changes, but it's like, I mean, just this weekend we went to a birthday party and we were playing at a park. It was like a little kid's birthday party, and this like girl she's 5. She said she's 5, whatever, is playing with us pretty good. And then at one point she wants to start playing Frozen, and it's just. Her mom is like on the corner of the park. Me and Olsen are on the playground with this girl, and she just starts yelling, "Bad guy! Bad guy!" And I'm just like, I just stick my hand up. I'm like, what's going on right now? I was like, what is happening? listening right now, so I get the not liking kids sometimes.
They don't understand what that means for you.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
Well, who's the bad guy in Frozen?
I don't know.
Absent parents?
Hans. Have you not seen Frozen?
Isn't Hans Anna's love interest?
Uh-huh.
He's the bad guy?
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
In Frozen 2 or Frozen 1?
Frozen 1.
He's the bad... Why is he the bad guy?
He's like the 12th in line for his crown, so he wants to marry Anna or Elsa so that he gets the crown, but if he kills one of them, then it's faster.
Really?
Have you never seen
It's
the
a big
movie?
twist.
Jonathan Groff would never. I genuinely...
Not Hans. I'm so sorry. No, yeah, it's Hans. Because Kristoff... Wait, let me look off.
Kristoff is the blonde guy. Kristoff and Sven.
Kristoff is Anna's love interest. Yes. I was
Hans?
confusing Hans for Kristoff. Kristoff is
Frozen.
Jonathan Groff. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot about...
Yeah.
I forgot there's an... Let me see a picture of Hans, please. Yep, that's the bad guy. You can tell by looking at him.
Yeah.
I forgot about that fucker. I thought it was the fucking guy with the...
Big buff blonde guy.
Yeah, with the fucking yak.
Yeah.
Or reindeer,
No,
I guess.
that's
That's
Kristoff.
Kristoff.
But yeah,
right.
so I mean, back to our listener, I definitely get your hesitations, and it's like even our friend Heather, it's like she also does not like kids,
Yeah, doesn't want kids, doesn't want to be around other kids.
and it's like
Her and Olsen, best friends.
it's a different dynamic than a stranger,
Yeah.
a strange child.
It's the same thing with Courtney. She has a child, and she's like, I don't fucking like kids. I like
Yeah.
my kid, and I like your kid, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, and so maybe, listener, you have a different experience with kids. Like, that's what I mean. I don't know how adverse to kids you are, but again, if you, I think you're overthinking it. If you told your friends, "Hey, I'm not comfortable around kids," they've got a whole kid in a relationship to worry about.
Yeah.
They aren't, especially because you're quad friends. There's so many layers of friendship. They aren't going to be worried if you aren't super psyched to be around their kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is just like, don't be weird about it.
True.
You know, just like,
Yeah.
just be your normal self around
Yeah.
your friends.
Yep. Got it memorized. This next one is a guy who is wondering, can I use the women's restroom as a man?
Hello, judges. This is Casey, he, him. You can use my name. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I got a question for you. I'm at work on a Saturday, and there's only
Use
three
it.
guys here in a big warehouse. There's 2 bathrooms, one on either side of the warehouse. One of the guys is using the bathroom, and I don't want to walk to the other side of the warehouse. There's only guys here. Am I good to use the women's bathroom? Or do you think somebody would just happenstance show up and me be in the women's bathroom at work? All right. I'll take this call off air. Thanks.
Do you think you're getting a response in a timely fashion? Because I fear that you're going to have to make this decision on your own before we get back to you.
Yeah.
This really has to shit right now. It's about to freaking blow up.
Yeah, if it's not normally, it's outside of your business hours. You only work with other men. Just go for it.
As long as you clean up you can't leave a mess.
Yeah. But you would expect that in any bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no, in a guy's bathroom, you can leave whatever kind of fucking disaster you want.
there are signs in
It's
men's
the-
restroom that says "Don't clean up."
Hey, don't clean up. That's for the maid. It's really sexist in men's bathrooms.
Shocking.
I'll say this, like, I think a positive, one of few positive steps forward in our society over the past, 10 years or so has been the increase in bathrooms that are gender neutral
Yes.
and the decrease in unnecessarily gendered bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I get it if it's a large restroom, I'd still we could figure out how we can all use one restroom. Like a number, like we went to a bar up in Madison, and it
we
was
both
like an
had the same
arcade bar,
experience.
and it was funny because I don't even know if we told this on the air, but it was all genders, both bathrooms. One of them was meant to be for peeing, one of them was meant to be for sitting. It was like one for no, it was when peeing and pooping, right? Was that how it was? but the only women were going to the one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool, all gender bathrooms. And I go and I walk around a corner and see like 3 women walking in and 5 women walking out. And I turned my ass around and went to the boys' bathroom.
That's exactly what happened to me.
I'm not going to be the guy in the all genders bathroom that's the only guy in there.
Yeah.
But going back to this, I do think especially single-use restrooms.
Oh, for sure.
So many restrooms now are just all gender. It's like, yeah, it's nice.
For a single stall, who are we even playing these games for?
And this is the thing. If someone comes in and is like, why were you in there? What are they going to do? A genital inspection? Like, just be like, I was using the restroom. What the fuck are they going to do about it? Like, you're not breaking a law. It's a suggestion. You know what I mean? It's a private single-use restroom, I assume. I assume it's a private single-use restroom in this case, I suppose. Which is why you can't go in the men's restroom while the other guy's in there. Just go use the restroom. It's a restroom.
Yeah.
We all shit and piss in there. There's not much other stuff going on in there besides cocaine.
Okay, that's in the cool bathroom then.
Yeah. All this being said, old people aren't going to like it.
Old people aren't going to like it.
Old heads are not going to like this. This was at where I used to work. There was 2 restrooms, 2 spots for restrooms, male and a female restroom on both spots. And the one guy would go and, it was night shift guy, would go and use the women's restroom only. But he was a messy, messy man. He would paint the plaster, folks.
My God.
And so in the morning, you would still know that he used it. And they had to tell him, like, brother, do that in the men's restroom where men put up with it.
We know you're the one spraying shit everywhere,
But
Kyle.
that's an issue with him, not...
I just had a, memory come up from when I was in Atlanta for Pride last year. I was drunk at the club.
You were Atlanta drunk.
I was Atlanta drunk at the club. And I went to go into this, restroom. And I've never been in a restroom where there were people having sex in one of the stalls before.
Okay.
Nice.
And we were all waiting in line. And I'm like, what is happening in here? Like, what's the fucking holdup? And somebody a little bit more sober than me was in front of me, and she was like, they're having sex, babe. I was like, oh, nice.
But it was single use?
No.
Oh, okay. One of the stalls was just being used.
They were in the accessible stall.
Gotcha.
And there was 2 other stalls.
A little rude, if we're being honest.
I know.
What if one of them was needed it?
Hey, they got my face.
Yeah.
There was no toilet paper, there was no soap, and there was no hand towels. The floor was covered in liquid. It was not a good bathroom. But they were getting it on.
Yeah, I just failed to see the romance in that situation.
Correct.
I don't know. Call me a romantic. I don't know if I'm fucking in a public bathroom ever in my life.
Also, it was so sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at a wedding one time and there's people having sex in the bathroom.
What? Was I also at this wedding?
No, I was a little kid when this happened. I walked in, I was like, that's weird noises. And I walked out, I told my cousin, I was like, something's going on in there. It was my cousin Mike, and Mike went in there and had to yell at him, like, quit fucking in the bathroom.
Especially when there's kids around.
Did you know who was doing the deed?
No. I bet if you ask Mike, he knows.
That's
I have
really
to ask
funny.
Mike. That's crazy.
This last one is a pseudo update from our listener who peed on his sister.
Hello. You can use my name. This is Travis. My pronouns are he, him. I called recently about pissing on my sister, but I'm about to go shower.
About to go piss on her again.
Get all prepped for my top surgery tomorrow. And I was wondering if you guys had any show recs. I like stuff like The Walking Dead, so I plan to watch some of that. And I've been watching You on Netflix, and I just finished Squid Games. Thank you. Also, Kristen, you're the best.
Okay, so if you like Squid Games and you like Walking Dead, then you should watch All of Us Are Dead.
All of Us Are Dead. Alice in Borderland.
Alice in Borderland. Last Train to Busan, which is a
zombie movie.
It's a movie, but it's so good. Black Summer. Oh, you gotta watch Dark.
You love Dark.
Dark.
That's
Dark
in German.
is so fucking good.
Fantastic show. Yeah, it is in German.
It's so fucking good.
Well, you know what I learned about this though. First of all, congratulations on the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super exciting.
I assume you're already recovered by the time this comes out.
Hopefully.
But we're on Netflix. He said I'm watching you on Netflix.
Yeah.
If you like you, listen. I know I've talked about it in the main show. You gotta watch Dorkster. You gotta watch Dexter, folks. When we
Dexter
finished,
was pretty good
when
too.
we finished watching Dexter, everything online was like, if you liked Dexter, you like you. We never watched you. I don't know if I'm gonna like his. I mean, Dexter is one of one, folks. But the best part about Dorkster is he's back again. He's gonna fucking be playing Dexter till he's 90. So
Hell yeah.
they currently right now Dexter Resurrection is airing. So you could probably there's no way you're gonna, unless you're like me, there's no way you're gonna catch up with Dexter by the time the finale airs of Dexter Resurrection. But
I mean, if he has a ton of time off, I mean,
yeah, but I'm just mean by the time this comes out and you hear the recommendation for Dorkster, and then
yeah.
you know, there's not enough hours in the day, I fear. But Dexter, you got 8 main seasons, and then you got Dexter New Blood. Technically, you got Dexter First Blood, which I haven't watched. It's the prequel series. And then there's Dexter Resurrection. So there's a lot of content there.
Well, it's the same with The Walking Dead. I mean, there's how many spin-offs for that show?
That's true. Yeah, The Talking Dead, you have to watch all those.
You don't have to watch those.
What?
Fear the Walking Dead.
I'm just glad that Chris Hardwick's a standing upright citizen and hasn't had any controversies. What? He's a bad person
for that. Is he still a bad person? I don't remember what happened with.
I don't really remember either. Any other shows? Really, this was just here to just talk about shows because Aurora and I are geeking about Dexter Resurrection. Let me tell you, you hear the cast crew for Dexter Resurrection, you think, boy, did they sell out and just they got a list of names instead of writing a script. Because it's got Uma Thurman,
Okay.
Peter Dinklage,
Okay.
Kirsten Ritter. No.
Ritter.
Yeah, Kristen Ritter from that Bee in Apartment 23 and other things, I imagine. The fatter gay guy from Modern Family, I believe.
Cam. His name's Eric Stone Street.
And then the guy who looks like a serial killer with dark hair. I can't remember his name either. But
Was he in the picture with the
yes,
Rizzler?
yeah.
He looks like a fucking freak.
But my point being, they got so many big names, and Dorkster has never been a show that has big name actors, really. I mean, they got Jonathan Lithgow for one season. But yeah, I saw the cast and crew, and I saw it, and it's just like, boy, this is going to suck. We're 4 episodes deep right now. Folks, it is good.
It is a good.
Yeah, so.
This is crazy. Oh, you're only 4 episodes deep. I was like, I didn't get an update on this during the last workout, and I expect a Dorkster update every workout.
If you're looking for a comedy, you should watch Psych.
Interesting.
Psych is so good.
Good Places.
The Good Place is also very good.
Yeah.
If you like Psych, Club 10, they have a Psych podcast.
That's true. With
Sister.
Timothy Oliphant and
Maggie Lawson.
Maggie Lawson. We were asked
It's
to go
not
on
Timothy
their...
Oliphant.
We're asked to go on their show.
It's a different person.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was... Oh, you're right.
Timothy Odmanson.
Odmanson. I was close. We were asked... I'm pretty sure we were asked to go on their show at one point.
We did
That
an ad
sucks.
for them.
I thought we were also supposed to go on their show at one point.
No, because I would have been freaking out.
I
We
thought
just
you
did
were
the ad.
freaking out.
I was freaking out because we were doing the ad.
No.
Yeah, that was an early Judges, and honestly, Cloud 10 should have said something. We sent in a bad clip. They should have really vetted that clip a little harder. It was like a little spotlight of our show, and it's just us being like, "You fucking dumb fucking fucks." And
There's
it's
no
like,
way.
It's us talking about getting cock blocked. And it's like, "Oh, you fucking cock blocked him, you fucking fuck." It's like,
But
and
that was the eggs. That was the cooking the egg
I know
story.
it's a good story, but
That's
it's
like one of our most iconic ones.
But it was such a vulgar clip we sent in.
It's a representation of our show.
I get it. I just don't know if their show is that vulgar, and it might just be a little bit of whiplash.
What other stupid shows do we watch? Stupidly. You know, we started to watch what's that department store show?
Superstore?
No. Is that the one with the guy from
Zach? I don't remember.
It's with America Ferrara.
Superstore.
We started watching that. Pretty funny. We fell off of it though. So you watch it and let me know how
What
it
We
is.
Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows is a
Ooh.
great show. We also
Very
fell off
good.
that, but it's very, very good.
Resident Alien.
What We Do in the Shadows movie is also good.
Resident Alien has like, it's like first season good. The last season or 2 seasons, it's like there's a couple good episodes and then it's like a lull and
I like it. The Magicians.
You love The Magicians.
I
Magicians
do
is
love
pretty
The
good.
Magicians.
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. I was gonna say if you like anime, there's all sorts of animes you could watch.
Any books, movie recs? Superman was good. Go watch Superman.
You know I'm going to recommend City of Brass.
You're gonna record City of Brass. Heir Apparent was one of my favorite books. YA.
Abhorsen. Serio. Abhorsen, the Abhorsen series. Garth Nix is the author. Anything he wrote?
Garth Nix sounds like a really made up country singer name.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay, we're gonna splice this back in. Erica, what's the verdict on your Instagram poll on the laptop table?
No.
It
All
doesn't
right.
look good for old Josh.
ain't looking good
Wait,
for
let
old
me go
Josh.
vote real quick. Let me go turn the tables. Read out first off what you made as the post.
The first one, I put it as a poll on my Instagram story. And I said, does Josh look silly with the lap desk? Yes or no?
Honestly, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it did.
And then I also put an arrow towards his little feet, and I said, peep the tippy toes.
I don't think that's okay. Let me defend myself. I don't think
That
that's
second
tippy
picture is
toes.
brutal.
The second picture's pretty bad. And that picture, my foot is just turned to the side because Molly is laying right there.
That second picture is crazy, dude.
My foot is so. Why is my foot so sideways? It looks like I broke my ankle.
Are you looking at your face?
Yeah, I'm making a silly face. I mean, you just caught me in the middle of a face. I mean, the foot's not caught in the middle of something. That's just how I had my
Yeah.
foot.
Your foot's going like, please.
Okay, let's read the results and some comments.
All right. So the results of does Josh look silly with the lap desk? 75% of people who voted yes, but only 25% said no.
But is it bad silly or good silly?
To be determined. Someone said, I said no, but then I saw the tippy toes and changed that real quick.
The tippy toes don't have anything to do with the desk.
Another person said, get him a squatty potty to even out the legs.
Okay, hold up.
I want the record be shown right now. My feet are flat on the floor and I have not moved where my ass is on the seat.
All right.
Am I lying?
You're not lying. His feet are flat on the floor.
Thank you.
It was all Molly's fault.
Blame the dog.
And then I posted a second picture where he's just holding the desk without like the legs of it open. And same results. I said, is the desk better with the legs up or like without the legs? And 76% of people said, yes, that is better. And somebody sent me a message that said, give the little couch man his proper little lap desk.
Really?
Little couch
Little
man.
office couch boy with his
6
little office
foot,
lap desk.
-3.
I was trying to zhuzh up the show and make it feel more professional.
Yeah.
And this is the lambasting that I get.
This was the lambasting you were expecting, I think.
Guess how much the desk was. Will that change your mind if I tell you it's a designer desk?
Designer Herman Melville, 800 bones.
The factory name, Ningbo Deli Binding. Does that change your mind?
Oh, somebody else said
Shenzhen,
that
China?
you have great calves.
He
Oh,
does.
thank you. It's because I'm fat.
He did look like he had powerful legs in the picture.
It was $15.
Someone else said something about your watermelon. Hold on.
Oh, my sticker on my laptop? That's from the
No.
left. Oh.
leftist.
Why
left
can't I
fist.
find that now? Because
But
What watermelon? I don't have.
his watermelon crushers are crazy, respectfully.
We could make that a stream donation goal if we do that ever again.
crush a watermelon with their legs.
Yeah, I bet you I
Do you
could
think
it.
you could?
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
I think I could.
I think it'll be interesting. I don't know if your length hurts or helps you,
Yeah.
but I think I could definitely crush a watermelon between my legs.
I feel like it would have to be a real oblong one. I feel like the rounder they are, it feels like it'd be harder.
The rounder they are, the harder they fall.
So verdict is Josh is
A dweeb.
washed as hell and looks like a fucking dweeb.
You think it's the legs?
I think it's the legs.
Ow! It fought back.
Oh, it fucked you
Oh
up.
my god!
We shouldn't have been making fun of it. It's sentient. Get it away from me.
We're having a fucking
I thought you
Butlerian
were-
jihad. They're uprising.
I thought you were getting electrocuted. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not a thinking machine,
that
Josh.
really
Don't even make a
hurt.
joke about it.
That really fucking got me,
It
man.
got you good. That's gonna be bruised.
That's like a fish bite.
That's bruised.
Brother. Well, that's the show, folks. Thanks for listening to another Not Advice Hour. Again, 850-JUDGES if you want to listen. Leave some comments down below. Stories you maybe want to hear, themes. We did get one that was a ghost story. I'm saving that for a Halloween episode.
Ooh.
So,
Sorry.
Ooh.
That rocked. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in.